Well, I think the first place I can start is by saying obviously a big welcome. The Cornwall Solar Club have actually brought the left-hand sidecars into this meeting. You had a chance to have a go yesterday, another go again today. What did you make of the track from your perspective yesterday?
Yeah, it's a beautiful track. Took a lot of getting to grips with yesterday because of obviously the overnight rain, and again last night we had some more rain. We just done a practice and things feel pretty good. We're going to keep the gearing the same, so yeah, all going well. We had a bit of a tumble yesterday which didn't upset us, but that's racing. So.
Well, it is. I mean, I've got to say, from my perspective, I always think that these things look as if they're always going to go over when you go into the bend, but obviously I know it's the skill of the driver and the work of the passenger that does it. But you did go skywards, but no breaks and bones or anything like that?
No breaks and bones. Probably a bit of dented pride. No, it is. A lot of it's, it's like the right-handers. A lot of it's with your passenger. I've got faith in my passenger, and I think he's fairly mad to get on with me. But yeah, no, it goes well, and we've got a long way to learn. And we learned a big mistake yesterday. If you lose your passenger or you hit someone, you're going to go over with a left-hander. That's all there is to it.
Well, absolutely. I've always considered it very unforgiving, to say the least. But looking forward to today.
Absolutely. We had a bit of trouble with grip yesterday, but today it's dried up a little bit, and I think we'll be fine.
Well, I'm going to leave it at that then. Hope you have a good day, boys. Look forward to it. Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers.
Well, I think it can only be described as a very successful day yesterday. A win in 350, win in the Open 500. Hoping to repeat the same thing again today?
Well, I didn't think I was going to win the 500 yesterday. When I came out the first bend in last, I seen Prynne about a straight in the bend in front of me, and I just went for it. And hopefully I'm going to do the same today.
Well, absolutely. I mean, I think it was the classic of missing the start in that final, but you obviously got used to the track very, very quickly. On both machines, you look to be riding a very clean line around both bends, and certainly quick all the way round.
Yeah, I found my line, and that was on the outside as usual, and just using the dirt. Well,
absolutely. I mean, we've had a lot of overnight rain. I don't know how much that's going to change the track at all, but let's hope you have another successful day.
Yeah, hopefully. Thank you.
All the very best, Tom. Cheers. Well, I've been mentioning a few times that they've decided to put on a 2-day event down here in Cornwall, and of course it attracted a very good entry, and I think it's fair to say, Rob, a fantastic entry from the 1000cc sidecars.
Yeah, for sure, really. I mean, I think everybody was going to turn out for Phil anyway, regardless of where it was, and obviously, yeah, it's good that everybody's turned up. Excellent.
And of course, I've got to say, really, that you had a very successful day yesterday.
Yeah, we did. It's going to be our job to follow that one today, but we will obviously try our hardest like we always do.
Absolutely, but I mean, a lot of overnight rain. Is the track any different when you've been out for practice this morning?
No, to be fair, it's riding good. I thought it might be a bit slippery, but it's as good as what it was at the end of the day yesterday.
No, that's good to hear. Well, I think, there's a few more additions to the programme for today, isn't there? So competition might be a little bit tougher, but you never know.
Yeah, I mean, the competition's tough anyway, It's unfortunately Miles missed heat yesterday, didn't quite make the final, and there's still some hard chargers that are here today, and yesterday didn't make it. The problem is there's 24 sidecars and there's only 6 to make the final, so it's a difficult one, Jim. It's difficult.
Absolutely, but I always try to say that there's 4 legs. They give you plenty of chance. Always a bit tough when you've only got 3 legs, but with 4 you can sometimes come back, can't you?
Yeah, again, it's good. Yeah, if you did drop a leg, you got to keep at it, and yeah, if you certainly had 3 wins, you like to think you get in, but it's still hard if people are cracking on with seconds and thirds all day and you miss a leg. It's a difficult one to get into that top 6.
Well, absolutely. A great day yesterday. Let's hope it's the same again today.
Yeah, sure enough. Thanks, Jim.
Cheers, Rob.
Yeah, Bob.
Cheers, mate. Well, a very good afternoon to you all, and welcome to Cornwall Solo Club 2-day event. We've got the first goal this afternoon's event getting underway, and a fantastic class we saw in the 350 yesterday. As they very, very quickly get underway and up that back straight. One of the things that I was asking last night was, will the track change with all that rain we had last night? From practice this morning, everybody's convinced that it's not going to change. Now, John Berry has worked his way around the outside of the early leader, Steve Pearce. And Tom Perry, indeed, those of you that were here yesterday will know that Tom picked up this event with a very, very convincing 3 rides and 3 wins. Now, John Shane has moved up in the 2nd place. but there's a big gap opening up. This flying youngster, Tom Berry, already out in the lead. John James in second. The rider that had a lot of good starts yesterday, Max Sandford, he's going well in third place. And number 7, Josh Dingle, unfortunately losing it on that top corner, but quickly back up on machinery. And going again as Tom Berry comes down to see his last lap flag of the afternoon. One more lap to complete to start the way he finished yesterday afternoon. Still John James sitting there in second place. And Max Sandford holding that third. And they're starting to get a bit spread out now. As you can see, Tom Berry has time to look over his shoulder, make sure there's no competition going into that last turn. He winds it on and comes down past us. So the first checker flag of the afternoon goes in the 350 to Tom Berry. So the first race of the day, race 1 in your programme. We start with the 350 class, and exactly as he did yesterday, a great start for Tom Berry. Number 1 goes in first place. In second place, number 193, John James. In third place, number 79, Max Sandford. Fourth place, number 184. Fifth place, number 4. Sixth place, 46. And seventh place, number 7. So that completes race 1, the first of the 350s. They'll be riding over 4 rides, scoring points all the way through the afternoon. No big final for them, so it's a consistent performance that's needed to win the 350s. As we now look to the 1000cc left-hand sidecars, they start their campaign for the afternoon.
Coming to the line now, race 2, left-hand sidecars, non-starters in this one, 22, that's Will Penfold and Kevin Woodley. Left-hand sidecars, very even start for this number 3. Paul Marley and Andy Dodd make the rest of the start. Terry Nicholas and Craig Scott coming in second place. On the outside, number 4, Andrew Evans and Derren Davies. 1-3-0, Charlie Ridley and Steve Ball. One, 4-2, Terry Nicholas and Craig Scott dive through to take a lead now. Number 3, Paul Marley and Andy Dye back in second place, followed by number 4, that's Andrew Evans, Derren Davies and Marley Callum, Steve North. 1-2-8, fourth place. Terry Nicholas and Craig Scott. Open up quite a gap now over the second place riders. Paul Marley and Andy Dye. Andrew Evans and Derren Davies going to challenge over second place now. Second place. Marley Cup and Steve North going to come through the third place now. No problems at front though, 1-4-2. Terry Nicholas and Craig Scott. 20 or 30 metres lead now. Top hat, they take second flag. 1-4-2. Second place, 4. 1-3, 1-2-8 and 1-3-0. Results of that race, race 2, left-hand sidecars. Win for 1-4-2. Second was number 4. Third was number 3. Fourth was 1-2-8. Beth was 1-3-0. Those numbers again. 1-4-2, 4-3, 1-2-8 and 1-3-0. Over to you now, Jim, for the 500cc sidecars, race 3.
But we're very sorry to say that to other commitments of people not being able to make it, we are depleted to just 2 riders only. That's Mike Reed and Wayne Reed. looking down at the pits, hoping that they're making their way out. What the drivers have decided to do is that they will come out, they will race, and they'll show you what this class is all about, and it perhaps will give me a chance to explain really what this class gets up to. It is in essence the European sidecar class, and countries like Holland and Germany, great exponents of the sport. And the English competitors to take up this class, we've got a club up in the Essex area that specialise in 500 sidecars, and we've always had great representation from the UK in these European competitions. So we'll give them a go, see what they make of this track down here in Cornwall. From the practice this morning, they both said that they enjoyed it. It was a good track to ride, and whilst Mike on bike 57 and Mark Hopkins, very experienced campaigners, following them close behind and never that far away is number 56, Wayne Reed, of course the son of Mike. And you can see they're a very, very different makeup of sidecar. In essence, the engines are very much the same as your solo competitors, so whilst everyone is switching over to lay down the team for the 500 class, EM powered or Jawa powered or even a few Japs still around, but the 500 sidecars can pick up engines from the tuners that are tuning regularly for the solo competitors, and they are some very, very quick engines. See how quickly they go. We just already got the last flag out for the first outing this afternoon. And as they both dive down into that bottom turn, you can see there's very little to choose between these two competitors. Well, easy to say that they are father and son, but they're both very, very competitive when it gets to the racing field. And for the first time this afternoon, we see the 500 shares finish. It was in the end, so we'll see if Mike can keep that up as the afternoon goes on. I'm sure I'll be expecting to lap score that myself. So, you want to put the numbers in, it's 57, followed home in second by 56.
Coming in line now, race 4, first leg of the solo open. Just leaving the track, Paul Johnson, and his passenger today, that's Nick Wilson. Had a late practice. 144, Kevin Bishop, can you make your way to the pit box please? The race is waiting to go out to you for the race. So 144, Kevin Bishop, make your way to the pit box. Your race is on the line. Solo open, first leg. Tom Perry makes the best of the start. Jason Prynne was in second place. Chesney King's in third. By Jack Meredith, Pete Snelling, Stephen Mulder, Chris Lambert, and White Jr. There it is. Number 1 in front. Jason Prynne still in second place. Chesney King in third. Pete Snelling moves up to fourth place now. Now in Stephen Warner, neck and neck, we're on the back straight in 4th place. Barrett leads. 9 races, 9 wins yesterday. Started off today unbeaten so far. 350 down the open event. Prynne still in 2nd place. Chesney King still in 3rd. Stephen Warner 4th. Davies. And Meredith. That race from Pearn. They got the train on Jason Prynne. On that corner go now, Tom Perry. And Georges takes the 2nd flag and winner number 1. 2nd place goes to 25, Jason Prynne. 3rd place number 5, Jason King. And 4th place number 8, Stephen Warner. Results of that race, race 4, solo open, first leg, win for number 1, 2nd was 25, 3rd was number 5, 4th was number 8, 5th was 44, 6th was 461, followed by 14 and 20. Those numbers again, 1, 25, 5, 8, 44, 461, 14 and 20. Over to you now, Jim, for race 5, solo open.
Oh, thanks, Gary. And I think really the question is, can anybody stay with the Flying Tom Perry? We see out for the first time in Heat 2, Gary Bell, John Weeks, Ryan Julian, Eddie Julian, Carl Miles. He was going pretty quick yesterday afternoon. Dave Meadows and Mike Belden. So will anybody be able to be as quick as Tom? I put that on him as he's done for during the afternoon. What do you think? Heat 2, on the first leg. Quickly they're underway. Up that back straight for the very first time. Starting to sort themselves out. One addition to this one we do believe is Wayne Barrett, and that's Wayne that's got out in front. Now he's gone very, very wide. Wayne Barrett steady the pace. Following on in 2nd place to him is Carl Miles, who I say had some very good rides yesterday afternoon. So Wayne Barrett then, in addition to your programme coming in at the last minute, has a chance to look over his shoulder. Perhaps it could be on Wayne's shoulders to make the challenge on Tom Perry a little bit later on in the afternoon. Carl Miles now coming under pressure from Kevin Williams in that 3rd spot. Now we think that's number 92, Paul Wajtknecht Jr. also out there. He's in 4th place at the moment. All eyes, I'm sure, on Wayne Barrett. He comes round to see the last lap flag this time. Well, the problem for Carl Miles. Carl Miles is the problem. I'm not sure whether that chain coming around that top bend. No, the chain looks intact. It could be something a bit more serious. Gary's just spotted there's a bit of smoke coming out of the engine. It might well be something a bit more serious. But as the checker flag is made ready, it is Wayne Barrett that takes the win. Kevin Williams gets elevated up into 2nd place. And then we wait for 3rd place as they come round off that top turn. And it's going to be a 3rd place finish, first time out for Wajtknecht Jr. So race 5 in your programme, we stay with the solo open. It's Heat 2 of the first leg and a win for number 23, Wayne Barrett. 2nd place to him, number 111, Kevin Williams. 3rd place is 92, Paul Wajtknecht Jr. and 4th place, number 223. So that completes the first leg ride for the 500 solo. We now turn our attention to the right-hand sidecars and Heat 1. Over to you, Gary.
Well, thank you, Jim. Coming to the line now, race 6, 1000cc sidecars. Change of passenger for number 7, Paul Johnson. His passenger now, Nick Wilson. Also change of passenger for Steve Smith. That's Matt Vickery, not Dave Hogan. 1,000cc sidecars leads the start line by Owen. Third place, Paul Johnson. Nick Wilson. Fourth place, Steve Smith. Matt Vickery. Followed by the Goudge brothers, James Day and Bill Sims and Gareth Bemister. They're in sixth place. Miles Simmons, Kevin Woodley, out in front. Still Andy Gribble. Managed to defend on Steve Smith. And Matt Vickery in fourth place. No problems at the front though for Miles Simmons and Kevin Woodley. Starting to play a bit of a gap now over Andy Gribble and Nicky Owen. Steve Smith and Matt Vickery. Trying to make up some ground now, Paul Johnson and Nick Wilson, third place. Steve Smith dives to the inside. Donald shuts the door on a note. Paul Johnson, Nick Wilson comes through third place. Looking like he's going to make a move on Andy Gribble as well now. Steve Smith trying to go in the outside of Andy Gribble for second place.
No, he's calling back.
Paul Johnson, Nick Wilson dives through, they get second place. Andy Gribble, Nicky Owen get third, followed by Steve Smith, Matt Vickery, Hughes brothers, James Dave, and Bill Sims and Gareth Bemister in sixth place. Results of that race, what a cracking race that was. Race 6, 1,000cc right hand sidecars. Win for number 9. Second place was number 7. Third was number 3. Fourth was number 2. Fifth was number 11. And sixth, number 8. Those numbers again: 9, 7, 3, 2, 11, and 8. Over to you now, Jim, for race 7.
Oh, thanks, Gary. And of course, we stay with 1,000cc sidecars. Out for the first time this afternoon, Neil Owen, and change of passenger for Neil, as you mentioned earlier. Kevin had a go on the outfit and unfortunately came to grief in the loose on that top corner. So he's not able to take part this afternoon. Neil Owen passengered by Phil Collier this afternoon.
Number 24 is the old man.
And looking down the list of competitors, Prynne we saw in action yesterday. Rob Wilson and Terry Saunters certainly one to watch. They picked up the event yesterday afternoon for those of you that weren't here. And we've got Joe Sturtridge and Lee Tom. Colin Mardew and also a change of passenger for Colin. We've got Liam Brown in there this afternoon. Join the line with Rob Wilson and Colin. So all 6 on the line, we get underway, and Rob Wilson and it is Robbie that tucks in behind him going into that first turn. Now you can see Neil Owen trying to work his way through from that 4th place, pushing hard on 3rd as he goes down the back straight and into the bottom turn. So while Rob Wilson sets the pace, Robbie follows in the background. Neil Owen all sorts of problems on that bottom turn. So he's got a lot more work to do now to try and recover that position. And those 3 outfits close up as they come out of that top turn and down the back straight. Really both Rob and Robbie getting away from those 3, fighting for each of the way. Making the best of that little battle at the back there is Joe Sturtridge and Lee Tom. Neil Owen again has tried to work his way through, so he's got himself up in the 4th. Oh, has he? That could well change going in that bottom turn again. Well, it's a last when he looks to have the bike driving in all the right places. Robbie, I would imagine, is trying to follow the lines that Dad Rob is taking. And as they come towards the checkered flag, Rob Wilson starts today, and he carried on from yesterday. Robbie Wilson takes that second place. It's going to be Joe Sturtridge and Lee Tom to take that battle for 3rd. So race 7 in your programme then. A good start of the afternoon for outfit number 24. That's who goes in 1st place, Rob Wilson and passenger Terry Saunters. In second place, number 42 is Robbie Wilson and Colin Hill. In third place, number 13, Joe Sturridge and Lee Toms. And fourth place, number 12. Fifth place, number 14. We then go over the page and we look to race 8. Possibly a rather depleted entry in this one, Gary.
Well, it's certainly looking that way, Jim. Unfortunately, no Paul Downs, no Richard Thomas, no Lester Page. They don't go in this one, so we're just left with John Hiscock, Carl Bell, and Jamie Bree and Mark Truscott, 184 and 88. Extra to this one, number 92, that's Paul Whitelam and Paul Whitelam Jr. 92, extra to this one. 2nd place, 3rd place, Jamie Bree and Mark Truscott. .184 it is, it still leads. John Hiscock, Carl Bell. Looking at 3rd place, Jamie Bree and Mark Truscott.
He's got to drive.
88, Jamie Bree and Mark Truscott. They're going to make a dive up the inside of Paul Whitelam Jr., but it's not just happening yet.
What a back!
John Hiscock and Carl Bell go wide, going into the bottom corner. Paul Whitelam Jr. dive through on the inside. Paul Whitelam taking the lead back. He's got a puncher. Looked like he's probably going to punch when he went past us, but Paul Whitelam and Paul Whitelam Jr. have got a puncher. They draw out the race. Still John Hiscock and Carl Bell out in front. Jamie Bree and Mark Truscott. John Hiscock and Carl Bell take a win. Jamie Bree and Mark Truscott get second. Looks like Paul Whitelam and Junior are going to lift home for 3rd place.
Slows them up, doesn't it?
So the results of that race, race 8, 1000cc sidecars, win for 184, 2nd was 88, and coming through the 3rd place with their puncher, that's number 92, Paul Whitelam. If anybody's got a spare ignition box for a solo, could they go to see number 65 in the pitch, please? That's Ian Parsons looking for an ignition box. Results of that race, race 8, the win for 184, 2nd was 88, 3rd was 92. Those numbers again, just in case you didn't get them, 184, 88, 92. Over here now, Jim, for race 9.
Well, you quickly see that the size of the sidecar entry this afternoon, we've got 4 heats in every single leg. For the 4th heat, we've got addition to this one is Mark Cosser and passenger Carl Blyth. Well, those of you that were here yesterday will remember that Mark Cosser was going brilliantly in the heats. He had 3 wins and a 2nd to get him into the final, which meant he was equal with Rob Wilson going into that final, and then had an absolutely disastrous first straight. He missed a gear, or he jumped out of gear anyway, coming up this starting straight, and he had a lot of work to do to try and fight his way through. He did find his way through the crowd and got in a 2nd place finish, so we just wonder whether he could perhaps keep up that form he had yesterday and maybe nick a win this afternoon. So that's an addition to the entries, no heat sure, but the rest as per the programme has been underway. It is Mark Cosser that's got himself to the front. Mark Warren's locked into that 2nd place as they drop into that 1st turn. But you see exactly what I was saying about the racing style of Mark Cosser from yesterday. He was out in front in his first 3 heats. Straight wins from start to finish, and he looks to be in the same sort of form this afternoon. So, Mark Cosser and Smith. They made the final yesterday afternoon. Mark Warren, he'll be hoping for another good day. Competition a bit stronger this afternoon, but certainly Mark Costa's got to be one of those that's in contention to take the big final at the end of the day. Great start in this one. Goes past me for the second time. Not able to close the gap on him. Mike Stoneman sits in that third place. A lot of big gaps have opened up as the field is expanding. It'll be the last lap flag for them this time as they come round, and Mark Costa looks very, very quick down that bottom end of the circuit. No answer to him. Clive Stoneman and Roland Broomfield sitting in third. Takes some machinery for them. There's all sorts of mechanical problems. But as the checker flag is raised, that completes the 4 heats for the 1000cc sidecars. Their first leg ride. It means we now know that Mark Costa and Carl Blyth So, race 9, the 4th heat of the first leg ride for the sidecars, and a win for outfit number 37, and of course is Mark Costa and Carl Blyth. Second place, number 306, that of course is the outfit of Mark Warren and Liam Brown. In third place, number 91, Clive Stoneman and Roland Broomfield. In fourth place, number 101, Dave Bevis and Simon Bevis, and in fifth place there, number 362. So you should have had 37, 306, 91, 101 and 362.
And look at things, there'll be no Gary Ball either because he's still on the infield. Looking out through his late back. White makes the best of the start. White Junior's go with him in second place. Third place, 105, Dave Meadows. Junior gets second, third place, Dave Meadows. Results of that race, race 10, solo uprights, win for 223, second was 14, third 105. Those numbers again, 223, 14 and 105. Next race, race 11, Youth Juniors, first leg. Tapes go for race 11, Youth Juniors. Jack Corns makes the best of the start. Zach Max next with him in second place, followed by Ross Williams, Woodley. And one of the pit boys losing here in 8 at the back. 81, Jack Corns is the lead. Jack on the 150, Jack in second place on 85. Not much in it at the front though, still Jack Corns leads. Zach Wajtknecht coming in 85, staying with him, second place. Third, Ross Williams, up the fourth place now, Kieran Hex, followed by Woodley and Kyle Matthews. Jack Corns had opened up quite a gap, but Zach Wajtknecht was reeling him in slowly. Last lap now to Jack Corns. 81 leads, 109 seconds. So that scrap goes on the last corner. Still Jack Corns holds the lead, he takes the win for 81, second 109, Zach Wajtknecht, and third place number 11, Ross Williams. Results of that race 11, Youth Juniors, win for 81, second was 109, third was number 11, fourth was 78, fifth was number 2, sixth, number 17. Those numbers again, 81, 109, 11, 78, 2, and 17. Next race, race 12, second leg of the Youth Juniors.
Poor little corner.
Makes best of the start. Ashton Webb's on Ashton now, 112 leads. James Shanes goes up the inside of Ashton Webb. He takes the lead, James Shanes leads. Ashton Webb second, followed by Joe Nichols. Connor Liddy. Adam Walker, North Arwick, and 139. Jack Collins. Pull away now, on the body camera right to Webb. Third place, on the Lily, on the good fourth place. On the Callum Walker and Dave Abraham. Last lap mate, James James. James got kept slowly running at that. Ashton Webster in second place. In third. James James comes through, he takes the win. Second place, 112, Ashton Webb, and third place, number 90, Joe Nichols. Results of that race, win for 93, second was 112, third was number 90, fourth was 82, fifth was 14, sixth was number 9, seventh was 36, and in 8th place, 139. Those numbers again, 93, 112, 90, 82, 14, 9, 36, and 139. Next race, Youth Autos and Cadets combined. Extras this one. Number 22 in the cadets. Kieran Vaughan. Number 10, Mary Gribble. Jack Callum makes the best start this one, makes the 13. Alan Flip comes through, takes the win, takes the lead, sorry. There's Gribble to third, all the way to Henry Atkins. And throw, Kieran Vaughan. Number 1, we'll call him Husky Boys renowned. And 27, Lily May Walker. Phillips on 20 gap made. Jack Thomas still in second. Then Atkins moves up to third. Derren Gribble's in fourth. And it's low in fifth. Last lap made from Callum Phillips. Cresswell on over second place. Henry Atkins on the auto. Jack come up for that.
It's only the way it happens, really. So it's really weird. It's a big layer we go.
53, Callum Phillips comes through, takes the win. Number 9, Jack Thomas gets second. Third place was Henry Atkins and fourth, Mary Gribble. Results of that race, race 13, used autos and cadets on the top line. The autos, the numbers are first place 29, second place 10, third place was 6, fourth was number 1, fifth 27. On the bottom line for the cadets, first place was 53, second was number 9, third 22. Those numbers again, top line for the autos, 29, 10, 6, 1 and 27. On the bottom line for the cadets, 53, 9 and 22. Back to you now, Jim, for the 350cc solos, race 14. Race 14, 350cc solos, that's Sandford, make a cracking start. Tom Perry's completely missed a start. John Shane's in third place. Tom Perry's in fourth. John Waite's in fifth. All the way to Josh Dingle and Jake Winthrop. That Sandford was leading. It's very, very wide. Well, top corner. Tom Perry's in third. Steve Pearce in fourth. All the way to John Waite, Jake Winthrop and Josh Dingle. Max Sandford drifts very, very wide, yet again, all bunched up down the back straight. Steve Pearce comes up to second. Josh Dingle dives through, gets up to second place. John Shane's lead. Josh Dingle's in second. Tom Perry's in third. Steve Pearce in fourth. John Shane's in fifth. John Waite's in fifth. Josh Dingle leads now. Number 7 on the 250. He's out in front. Tom Perry, number 1, moved up to second place now. John Shane's in third. Steve Pearce in fourth, followed by John Waite. John Shane dives up on the inside of Tom Perry, trying to go up to second place. Last lap maybe John Dingle. John Dingle still leads the road like a 250. Tom Perry, 16 years old on the 350. John Shane's looks like got a better Tom Perry on that bottom corner. Neck and neck, but up through the back straight. John Shane's on the inside, Tom Perry on the outside. No problems in front over John Dingle. Number 7 out in front. John Dingle takes the win. Tom Perry Terry in second, John James in third. Jake Richard in fourth, followed by Steve Pearn, John James, and Matt Sandford. The results of that race, cracking race that was. Race 14, up to 350cc solos. Win for number 7. Second place, number 1. Third was 193. Fourth was number 4. Fifth, 184. Sixth was 46. And seventh, number 79. Those numbers again, 7, 1, 193, 4, 184, 46 and 79. Over you now, Jim. Race 15, left-hand sidecars.
Oh, thanks, Gary. Yes, indeed, we move back to the left-hand sidecars for the second time this afternoon. And a quick reminder that the man to beat in this class at the moment is that outfit of 142, Terry Nicholas and Craig Scott. They had the win in the first event, or the first leg, I should say, followed home in second by Andrew Evans and Darren Davies. The mechanical problems for Charlie Ridley and Stephen Bowles, so we haven't really got that sorted out. That's before the guys this time on the late two. Races are up, so we get underway. And again, somebody has not found grip on that start. They've been left right at the very back. But setting the pace at the moment is the outfit of number 3, Paul Marley, who seems to be certainly getting that outfit out of the gate. Sitting there in second place at the moment with Marley starting at T4. So, Terry Nicholas and Craig Scott sitting in third place, not having it all their own way in this one. They've got a lot of work to do. Although as I say that, you can see Paul Marley has gone very, very wide on that bottom turn. It means that Marty Cuff has slotted through and got into the lead going up the back straight. And Terry Nicholas, Craig Scott, to set the challenge now to close down on the front runner Marty Cuff. And if you look at the back of the field, it was Andrew Evans and Darren Davies that were left on the line. So they had that second place behind Terry first time. Paul Marley again has gone very, very wide on that bottom turn. It means that Andrew Evans has moved up a place already. He's up into third. And I've got to say that Marty Cuff looks to have got things sorted now. He still leads from Terry Nicholas in second. Has Terry got enough time to do anything? Marty Cuff goes a little bit wide on the exit of that bottom turn. It means that Terry Nicholas can close going up the back straight. Is the gap too big? Terry Nicholas again goes quicker into that top turn. Marty Cuff, I feel, is just setting himself up for the exit. He comes to the finishing line. He takes the gets the flag. Terry Nicholas has to be content with the second place. Andrew Evans gets third. So, race 15 in your programme. The second leg ride for the left-hand sidecars. And a win for number 128, Marty Cuff and Steve North. In second place, number 142, Terry Nicholas and Craig Scott. In third place, number 4, Andrew Evans and Darren Davies. Fourth place finisher there was outfit number 3, the very early leader, Paul Marley and Andy Dye. We now switch to the 500 sidecars, or Europeans as I like to call them. Gary, chance for you perhaps to advertise track racing news?
Well, it could well be, Jim. Thank you very much. Race 16, 500cc sidecars. As you probably remember, just 2 riders in this one. But in front of us, the new magazine, Stoneman Grasstrack. Track racing news. All colour, very glossy. Cracking pictures and right up from this one. £6 a copy. Let's come to the commentary box. We've got a show in the commentary box. Track racing news. Want to have a look at it? Come to the commentary box. £6 a copy. Meanwhile, back on track, 500cc sidecars, near the start line. Wayne Reid, I think it is, made a better start this time. No, it's not. It's Mike Reid out in front. Wayne Reid's in second. Father and son on track. Wayne Reid. Top point scorers for the championships at the moment, but the old man's getting the better of the day. Mike leads. Wayne's in second. Got their final, European final at Atkins near Pearn, September 13th. for the British Masters, so if you want to see 500cc sidecars, best in Europe, go to Atkins. Want to see competitive coaching,
Second leg and heat one. Remember that we had heat wins first time out for the solo open for Wayne Barrett and Tom Perry. Now Tom Perry we know goes in this one. They put that down on the rest of just been confirmed that Wayne is going in heat two. So all eyes probably on number one, Tom Perry, but he's not getting it his own way to start with. He's sitting back in third place at the moment. He's going very, very wide. Is number 25, Jason Prynne. Kevin Williams, number 111, in second place. And as I mentioned, Tom Perry back in third spot. Jason Prynne going very, very wide on the exit of that bottom turn. Tom Perry now closing down on Kevin Williams, looking for second place, trying to pull it back in to get a tighter line down the finishing straight. And already he's on the back wheel of Jason Prynne, but Kevin Williams is not giving up easily. Holds it very tight on that bottom turn. Tom Perry slows on that back straight. Kevin Williams, you can see, closed up on him in the entrance to that top turn. But Jason Prynne still away, going very wide. Interesting for me is that Tom Perry typically likes to ride the dirt line, the wider line. You see Jason Prynne has already got that line. Tom Perry's got to switch and come inside, and that's exactly what he does going out of that bottom turn. Into the top bend they come for the last time. And will be checkered flag ball on this time, and it's 2 out of 2 for Tom Perry. Jason Prynne is no longer the leader, second, and Kevin Williams in third. So the solo open competition starting to hot up a little bit, with Tom Perry now having to work hard for his wins, but making it 2 out of 2. Number 1 it is that goes in first place, and in second place to him, number 25, Jason Prynne. In third place, number 111, Kevin Williams. Fourth place, number 8, Stefan Maunder. Fifth place, number 44. Sixth place, number 14. Seventh place, number 20. And eighth place, number 65. So you should have for race 17, number 1, 25, 111, 8, 44, 14, 20, and 65. So the competition hotting up, we move to second leg rides, heat 2.
Preload for this one. White Senior makes the best of the start. Chesney King's going to win the second place. In third place, another extra, 92, or Wajtknecht Jr. White in second, or Wajtknecht in third. Chesney King takes the last lap flag, Wild ready front, White Meredith, and White Jr. in third place.
Yeah, when it's up there.
Chesney King takes the win, White Meredith is going to get second, or White Jr. is going to get the third. Results of race 18. Win for number 5. Second was 223. Third place, 92. Those numbers again, 5, 223 and 92. Over to you now, Jim, for race 19. Bevis and CC Sidecars.
They, I think, would know that they'll be in with a chance in this one, and they've got to get some good points on the board because they were down at the finishing line in their first ride. And they've got work to do. Steve Smith and Dave Hogan, and not Dave Hogan, of course, that is Matt Vickery. So Steve Smith and Matt Vickery also know that this is one that they've got to get a much better result in their first ride. Always interesting when you've got 4 qualifying rides. There is a chance that you can actually have one bad ride or one missed score and still qualify with the final. But it gets tougher with the entry being as big as it is today. Alright, we were looking at the pit box there and we think it was Steve Smith. Mark Warren and Neil Owen get underway together going into that first turn. And Neil Owen just edges it going into that first turn. Mark Warren has got to tuck in behind him and it comes back at him going down that back straight. Makes a challenge but backs off as Neil Owen holds it tight going into that bottom turn. Now, by holding it tight, it's forces Mark Warren can see that there's going to be opportunities. Stays on the outside of the dirt line. Gets a good line going down that back straight. This is where he was quicker in the last lap. But Neil Owen holding things at the moment. Comes up faster. And Liam Brown. There's a big gap then back to outfit number 101. Dave and Simon Bevis. I wonder if Mark Warren, who made the final yesterday afternoon, could perhaps take this win from Neil Owen. Neil Owen knows he needs some strong points right at the moment. Mark Warren has tried. I don't think he's going to make any impression on Neil Owen. This looks to be the win that Neil Owen wanted. As he comes to the line to finish race 19, it's the second race. I think it's times like that we appreciate that there wasn't too many outfits out there following after. You can see Neil Owen lost his passenger going over the finish line. And we hope that Phil Collier is going to be okay. So while the medics check over Phil, we hope obviously Phil's going to be okay. We give you the official result of race 19. It is a win for outfit number 12. That's Neil Owen and Phil Collier. Second place, number 306, Mark Warren and Martin Smith. And in third place, number 101, David Bevis and Simon Bevis.
Dave Goudge, they moved up to third place now. Andy Gribble, Nicky Owens. They're back in set. Sturtridge leads on, got the cracking right in this one, they're up in second place. third place there for Goudge boys, Davies James. They moved up to second place now. Robbie Wilson and Colin Hilton back in fourth, followed by Andy Gribble, Nicky Owen. And in sixth place, John Thorpe and Ian Howe. No, it's still the Wajtknecht for lead. Ben Wajtknecht out in front. James Dave Goudge in second place, number 11. Third place now, Robbie Wilson and Colin Hilton. Fourth place, Andy Gribble and Nicky Owen. Slipping down the field now, Joe Sturtridge and Lee Toms, number 13. They're back in fifth. Sims Sturtridge in sixth place there, John Thorpe and Ian Howe. Goudge boys, David James. Trying to make a move up on the inside of Paul and Ben Wajtknecht. Trying the outside pass on the bottom corner. 11 tries to dive right outside. Paul Wajtknecht still out to lead. Third place Robbie Hill, Robbie Wilson, Colin Hill. Fourth place Andy Gribble, Nicky Owen. Followed up by Joe Sturtridge, Lee Toms, and 362 John Thorpe and Ian Howe. So the results of that race 20 with a win for 92, Paul and Ben Wajtknecht. Second place number 11. Third was 42. Fourth was number 3. Fifth was 13. Sixth, 362. Those numbers again: 92, 11, 42, 3, 13, and 362. Next race, race 21, 1000cc right-hand sidecars. Back to you now, Jim.
Well, thanks, Gary. Yeah, we stay with the 1000cc sidecars, as you say. It's the third heat. And looking down that list of competitors, we've got Paul Johnson, Alfie Pearn we've seen before. No Richard Thomas, unfortunately, picked up a rattle in the engine yesterday afternoon, and when he started it up this morning, it was a very worrying rattle, so they've had to pull out. Number 9, Miles Simmons on the line, of course had a win first time out, up against Rob Wilson this time though, also had a win. They get underway, it's Rob Wilson that's back to back to the start. Mark Coster in fact is coming this one as well. He's been added into the programme. Miles Simmons and Mark Coster almost together for that second place. But Rob Wilson and Terry Saunters get away from them down the back straight. Mark Coster chases after Rob Wilson. This is what we saw in the final yesterday afternoon. But trying to get in the mix as well is Miles Simmons. And Kevin Woodley. At the moment. And the other competitor leading a lineup of 5 in this one is Alfie Prynne and Daniel Weetman. For all attention now, I'm sure, on those front two. Mark Coster would like to get past Rob Wilson if he can in these early hits, and indeed he makes a passing move on that one. Try to keep the comfortable racing line, but Mark Coster looked for a gap on the inside. Has he found a gap? I think he has, as he goes down the back straight. Rob Wilson responds. It means that Rob Wilson's got to go in wide on that bottom turn, and Mark Coster does try to hold it tight. He's fighting every inch of the way, but Rob Wilson's on the bottom. Well, again, he won't want to make a mistake on the top turn. He tries to hold it inside, but Coster's found the gap again. And down the back straight, Mark Coster is level with Rob Wilson, forcing Rob Wilson to stay wide, and into that bottom turn. They're almost together as they come around the middle of that turn. Rob Wilson forced out wide. It's going to be close to the line. Mark Coster's got the gun. Mark Coster gets it. Oh, a terrific ride from Mark Coster and Carl Blyth. Psychologically, I think that's exactly the win they wanted, because Rob Wilson did look invincible in the final yesterday afternoon. That certainly keeps the competition open. So the official result of Heat 3 of the second leg for the sidecars. Race 21 in your programme was a win for number 37. That, of course, is Mark Coster and Carl Blyth. In second place, number 24, Rob Wilson and Terry Saunters. Third place, number 9, Miles Simmons and Kevin Woodley. Fourth place, number 7, and fifth place, number 14. You should have had for 21 then, 37, 24, 9, 7 and 14. We now move to race 22, the fourth heat, the final heat for the sidecars second leg rides.
Well, thank you, Jim. On the race now, race 22, 1000cc sidecars. Change the number in this one. 5 Stoneman Broomfield, not 57, they're actually now 91. Safety passenger for safety for Collier, Liam Bright. And Matt Vickery, they're extras, but Matt Vickery, we're leading. John Hiscock, Colville, lead good in the first corner. Steve Smith, Matt Vickery in second. Steve Smith and Matt Vickery on the inside. We're going to put John Hiscock, Colville in wide. Steve Smith is in leads. Number 2 out in front. Lead passenger Matt Vickery. Second place John Hiscock, Colville. They're getting the hounding name by Jamie Bree and Mark Johnson. Bemister and 5th place, number 91 of Stoneman and Rolly Broomfield. Steve Smith is in leads. Number 2 out in front. Stoneman and Rolly Broomfield at about 4 days. Vickery. Starting off on quite a gap now over John Hiscock, Carl Bell. Still in 3rd place. Jamie Bray and Mark Truscott, number 88, and in 4th place, Cornwall Solos chairman Bill Syms and his passenger, Gareth Bemister. Last lap out for number 2, Steve Smith and Matt Vickery. Matt Vickery, Dingle win. Second place, Carl Bell. 3rd place, Jamie Bray and Mark Truscott. And in 4th place, number 8, Phil Sims and Gareth Bemister. So the results of that race, race 22, 1000cc sidecars. Win for number 2. Second place was 18. 3rd was 88. 4th, number 8. Those numbers again, 2, 184, 88 and 8.
So this concludes the programme as Trent mentioned. We're back with the upright 375. We've had a lot of non-starters in the 375 class. That's getting underway quickly with Mike Meredith. Second, yes, Mike Bowden Jr. And Dave Meadows in that 3rd place. But Mike Bowden making the best of it as he goes up that back straight. Remind myself of what happened in first ride. You have to look back at race 10 when they came out for their first leg ride, and that was exactly as they are at the moment, with Mike Bowden Sr. leading from Mike Bowden Jr. That 3rd place, the rider that's just passing me now is 105 Dave Meadows. The checker flag's being made ready this time as they come round, because we see the second leg ride completed, and Mike Bowden makes it 2 out of 2. It was a win for number 223, Mike Bowden. In 2nd place, number 14, Mike Bowden Jr. And in 3rd place, number 105, Dave Meadows. We now move to all of the youth classes, so I'll hand you back to the resident expert. Very surprised, Gary. I think you seem to know a lot about these youngsters that are coming through in the sport, and obviously perhaps seeing them quite often, you might know who it is that's going to elevate up into those senior classes.
Good machinery. What to look out for? James James, 93, makes the best of the start. Max scores was winning in second place. Kieran Hicks, 78 in third place, followed by Dave Abrams, Josh Hardwick, and Kyle Matthews. So that's 3 James James in front. Max Corn still in second place. Kieran Hicks in third place, followed by Dave Abrams, Josh Hardwick, and Kyle Matthews. James comes forward and takes the win. Most favorite second place, 71, Max Corn. So results of that race 24, Youth Juniors, first leg. Win for 93, second was 71, third was 78, fourth was 14, fifth was 17, sixth, 36. Those numbers again, 93, 71, 78, 14, 17 and 36. Next race, race 25, Youth Juniors, second leg. One of the riders to get the bike started. One of the riders to go next to the bike, that's the line out, then running. There you go, one of them wheels up on the start, and left to the bike out. Joe Nichols leads, Conor Libby's in second, Zach Magsden's come through, he's taking second place, Ross Williams is coming through for fourth. Ross Williams, number 11, who's up in third place. Joe Nichols leads. Zach Magnus in second. Zach Magnus comes through. Takes the lead. 109 lead. 90 second. Third. Followed by Conor Levy, Callum Walker, Joe Bully. Ashley West goes quite going. He's circulating again now. And 139, Jack Collins. Ross Williams comes through now with second place. Demoted Joe 19, back in third. Big back out to lead. Ross Williams there in second place. Joe 19 third. Callum Walker. Conor Libby in fifth place. As the rain starts to come down, 109 Zach Wajtknecht, number 11 Ross Williams. Joe Nichols is still there in third, Callum Walker's up in fourth place. Zach Wajtknecht comes off the last turn, he takes the win. Second place goes to number 11, Ross Williams. Third place, number 19, Joe Nichols. So the results of that race, race 25, win for 109. Second was number 11. Third was 90. Fourth was 82. Fifth was number 9. Sixth was 112. Seventh, number 2. And 8th, 139. Those numbers again. 109, 11, 90, 82, 9, 112, 2, and 139. Next race. Race 26, youth autos and cadets combined. Race 26. Youth autos and cadets. Callum Phillips takes the best to start. Andrew Rose with him in second place. Jack Dummett and Mary Gribble then come through. They moved up to second and third mate. Andrew Rose back to fourth place. Followed by Henry Atkins, Kieran Vaughan, Husky Boy on number 1. And then Ray Walker from Derren. Callum Phillips is the lead. Jack Dummett in second place now. Mary Gribble in third, followed by Andrew Rowe and Henry Atkins. Henry Atkins now moves through fourth place. Number 29, keep on Andrew Grove back to fifth. So Callum Phillips is the lead. Callum Phillips takes the last lap flag. One more circuit today. Callum Phillips gets a bit of a tank start from his man. 3 points right down. 73 takes the win. 19 seconds, Mary Gribble gets through. And fourth place, Henry Atkins, 29. So results of that race, top line now for the autos. First place, number 10. Second place was 29. Third place was number 6. Fourth place, number 1. Fifth place, 27. On the bottom line for the cadets. 53 was first, second was number 9, third was 22. Those numbers again, top line 10, 29, 6, 1 and 27. Bottom line 53, 9 and 22. Over to you now, Jim, for race 27, 350cc solos.
Oh, thanks, Derren. Indeed, the 350 is already on that start line. Just to remind you that we've had wins for Tom Perry, we've had wins for Dingle, John Shane. We get underway. Max Sandford again makes a very good start, but he dripped back to third. John Shane's I can see moving through into that third place. Tom Perry I can see going around the outside, and well, he's come out of that third turn. The lead at the moment is with John Weeks, who's a long way down in his first ride, but look at Tom Perry going around the outside of that bottom turn. He rode the dirt line, he's gone all the way around the long way, and he's now got himself in front of this third leg ride. John Weeks still there in second place. Dingle is now starting to move through, he's sitting in fourth place just behind John Shane. And indeed makes a move to come through. He's taken almost John Weeks as well. So Josh Dingle had a win in that second leg ride. Now sitting in third place, just behind John Weeks as they move into that top turn. They'll see the last lap plan this time. Josh Dingle makes the move. Moves up into that second place. John Shane tries to follow him through as well, and indeed does get that third place from John Weeks. Max Sandford going through as well. All the action back there in that third, fourth and fifth place, but let's not take it away from Tom Perry. He's in terrific form this weekend. He takes another win. Just Dingle in second, and the best of it back the third. It was John James just hanging on to it. So, race 27, the third leg ride for the 350 class, and second win of the afternoon in this class for number 1, Tom Perry. In second place, number 7, Josh Dingle. In third place, number 193, John James. Fourth place, number 79, Max Sandford. Fifth place, number 46, John Weeks. Fifth place, number 4, Jack Quintrell. And seventh place, number 184. Number 1, number 7, number 193, 79, 46, 4 and 184 is your result for race 27. We now move back to the left-hand side card.
Well, thank you, Jim. Four riders in this one, let's see. Obviously, Will Campbell, Kevin Woodley. I'm still with one third, starting with 128. Marley Cup, Steve North, late fast to start, Terry Nicholas. And Craig Scott, go with him in second place. Third place there, for Marley, Andy Dye. And in fourth place, Andrew Evans and Derren Davies. 128, Marley Cup, Steve North out in front on the big V-twin Godden. Second place, current British champions. 142, Terry Nicholas and Craig Scott. Still on that third place, number 3. Paul Marley, Andy Dye. And bring up the rear in fourth place, Andrew Evans and Derren Davies. That's still Marley Cup, Steve North in the lead. In front. Terry Nicholas and Craig Scott in second place, and a scrap one over third now between number 3, Paul Marley, Andy Dye, and 4, Andrew Evans and Derren Davies. 1 corner to go now. Marley Cup, Steve North took the win. Followed by Paul Marley and Andy Dye. Results of that race, race 28 was a win for 128. Second place was 142. Third place was number 3. Fourth place, number 4. Those numbers again, 128, 142, 3 and 4. Back to you now, Jim, 500cc sidecars.
Worth perhaps reminding you all that if you do travel to Wajtknecht Grasstrack, then that is a date that Gary mentioned much earlier this afternoon. It was the 13th of September that Wimborne do host the UEM sidecar final, and believe me, that some of these flying Dutchmen do really put it down in the class, and it will be a fantastic event. It's been a long time since we've had the final. The semi-final was a cracking event last year, and there are some very, very quick Germans and Dutch coming over for that final. But best of all, we've got good representation from the UK on the UK track. Go past me for the first time, and it's Mike that's got to do all the chasing this time. Wayne's made a much better start, and he's proving that they are on equal par. So I hope that gives you a bit of a taste of what the European final can be like. I mentioned to you the highly tuned 500cc engines, a lot of the engines with the tuners that tune for the top speedway riders, top long track riders. Mike and the other catching with just one more lap to go. You can see how quick you can go around this checkered flag. I'm sure most of you that keep your programmes 100% have already got 56, followed home by 57. Race 29, the official result being a win for number 56, Wayne Reid, Craig Madison, and in second place number 57, Mike Reid and Mark Hobbs.